What's going on? This is Sam Hobson from iPhoneMVP.com, and today I'm going to show you how to load a ringtone longer than 40 seconds onto your iPhone. As some of you may know, you cannot load a ringtone longer than 40 seconds onto the iPhone. So that means that if you had some long ringtones on your old phone, you're going to have to cut them down a little bit. Well, after I show you how to do this, you won't have to do that anymore. You can use ringtones as long as you want. In order to do this, your iPhone will need to be jailbroken. You will also need a good sound editor. I recommend the open source Audacity. Just Google that, it'll be the first result. Also, you will need the FileZilla FTP client for browsing your iPhone, and a Wi-Fi network. So you may want to get in a place where you have a Wi-Fi network. And on your iPhone, of course, it's going to need to be jailbroken, as I said before, and you're also going to need OpenSSH installed, which you can install from Cydia if your iPhone is jailbroken. Okay, so to start off, we're going to open iTunes and pick the song we want. Okay, so this is iTunes. Go ahead and scroll around until you find the song you want. Just past it. Right click the song and select Show in Windows Explorer, and that will bring up Windows Explorer. Go ahead and close out of iTunes, you won't need that anymore. While you're in Windows Explorer, if you are on Windows Vista or Windows 7, press the Alt key on your keyboard, click Tools, Folder Options, hit View, and make sure that Hide Extensions for Known File Types is unchecked. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to open the song you want to make into a ringtone. You're going to open that in your sound editor. Alright, in your sound editor, go ahead and select the parts that cut the part you want to make into your ringtone. Just cut out parts you don't want and select what you do want. Now in Audacity, you're going to do File, Export Selection. This is just tag information. Just clear that if it has anything. You won't need that. And click OK. Save dialog comes up. Find a place to save it and name it. Very important, make sure that you are saving it as an M4A file. That is very vital to this process. Click Save. And as soon as it's done saving, you can go ahead and exit out of your program. Audacity will ask you to save the project, just click No. Okay, so here is our ringtone file, Sanford & Son. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to click Rename in the menu. And what we want to change is the file extension, which is this M4A. We are going to change it to M4R. And that will make it into an iTunes ringtone. Click Yes if it gives you that message. And there you go. You can tell by the icon change that it is now a ringtone. Okay, now that we've created our ringtone, we're going to transfer it over to our iPhone. And this is where FileZilla will come in. So let me tell you what to do. I'm going to bring up my iPhone preview deal right here. And we seem to be experiencing a bit of a technical difficulty, so I'm going to pause recording until I manage to fix that. So I'll be back in a moment. Alright, and we're back. I appear to have things working properly now, so let's get on with transferring the ringtone to the iPhone. My iPhone is actually in Spanish, so I'll just tell you what to do, you know. Alright, so what we want to do right now is going to Settings. So it's the icon with the gears. I'm not gonna. Okay. You're going to go into Wi-Fi and pick a network. Make sure it's on and pick a network. Most convenient for you. Once you've done that, On your computer, make sure you're also connected to that same network. For me, it's T-Ranger. For you, it's whatever that is. Okay? Once you're sure your both devices are connected to that network, uh, we're going to pull up FileZilla, our FTP client. So this is FileZilla. Um, and up here with the host username password, this is how we're going to connect to our iPhone. And just an important note, you want to keep your iPhone from going to sleep while you're using FileZilla, because if it goes to sleep, it'll kill the connection. So, oh yeah, and I left out a rather important detail. Onto the network, hit the blue arrow. Make a note of your IP address. Okay, so in my case, it's that, because that's what we're going to type in the host, is the iPhone's IP address. So for me, it's 192.168.217. So once you've done that, go to username and type root, R-O-O-T, like a plant root. Our password is Alpine, that's A-L-P-I-N-E, and the port number is 22. And then just click Quick Connect, and if all goes right, your iPhone's files should appear over here. And there it is. This side of FileZilla is your iPhone. This side is your computer. So on your computer, let's go ahead and navigate to where we save the file. In my case, it's the desktop, and I'm already there. On your iPhone, in the remote site field, you're going to type /library /ringtones and press enter. Now these are the ringtones on the iPhone, the ones that supposedly become pre-installed, but you have to put them here if you want them to play for more than 40 seconds. So let's go ahead and drag the Sanford & Son theme song over, and down here you'll see the transfer going in a moment, and there it is. Okay, there it goes, speeding up. No? Yes? You know what, I'm not gonna sit here and find out, so I'll go ahead and pause it for the time being and come back when it's done. Alright, we're back. Normally FileZilla doesn't transfer files that slow to my iPhone. Must have been a problem with my router or something, but I transferred the file over, and you should have done that too. But just look over here to make sure it's in there. And there it is. Close out of FileZilla, and let's pull back up, okay, I'm gonna pull back up my iPhone, and you just check your iPhone. Go back into settings, and go into sounds, ringtone, which is this one, right? And you'll see your ringtone that you added. It'll be mixed in with the prepackaged ringtones, but that shouldn't really be much of a problem. So just to make sure it worked, let's go ahead and click it and see if it plays. So as you can see, it worked. The ringtone is playing, and it will be longer than 40 seconds, you know. If you have your phone to ring that long, then yeah, it'll last that long. If not, it'll probably cut it in the middle, but we have our long ringtone, you know. So, this has been Sam Hobson with iPhoneMVP.com, and I just showed you how to add long ringtones to your iPhone. Till the next video, peace.